Hello and welcome. This is Noah and John off camera. We are here with Card Shop Insiders to do a little bit of a box opening today. John's not feeling well, so we're keeping him off of the camera, but he is here. John, say hi to the people.
Hi, people. How are you today?
Folks, we're going to go through real quick. I'm going to open up a screen share so that we can take a look together at the types of cards that are in these Aetherdrift Collectors Boosters, and then we are going to open a box here for John's shop. These cards are intended to go into John's inventory, and we are pretty excited to see what we can pull. So on the screen here, John, we've got first it talks about borderless serialized cards, specifically the Aether Spark. That is available in a collector's booster. We've also got first place foils, which are available only in box toppers.
Right.
Then we have the Japan Showcase returns for Aetherdrift. Those come in a regular and a fracture foil finish and a traditional foil finish, I believe. There are 3 different ways you can get these Japanese art cards, or Japan art cards, as they call them on the website here. There are special guest cards. These are crafted by the Secret Lair team and feature some pretty fantastic art. They come in borderless treatments, and they also have a traditional foil finish in the collector's box, or they could have the first place foil finish in a box topper. Let's see, jumping down the page. So stuff that we're looking for in this set, again, you've got the full art borderless serialized cards with the cool rainbow foil finish. We are also going to be looking for full art panorama lands that can come in regular or foil finishes. We've got the regular full art lands that come in either finish, and we're not getting gold foil lands in this one because those are box topper exclusive, but we do have borderless cards that are going to be featured in here. Then there's the alternative art cards that are, what are we calling these? We're calling these, I don't even remember what these are called. They're revved up. We've got revved up cards, which feature some pretty fancy artwork and a couple of finishes. And then we've got Rude Riders
They're making it too damn confusing.
Oh, John, this is why we had to have the article open.
Man, this is pathetic.
We've got Rude Riders, which feature specific racing machines and racers. There are 13 rare Rude Rider cards and 1 mythic rare, and they are available in traditional foil or regular. And then we have borderless graffiti cards and the Japan Showcase cards, and then the special guests, which we talked about just a second ago. So
yeah, I pulled a special guest the other day out of a box topper. I forgot what it was. It's on the desk.
Oh yeah,
but there is a box topper in that too.
We'll pop that open in just a second. I've opened up TCG Player, not sponsoring our stream, by the way, or our video here, by the way, but they are a good place to look to get an idea about pricing. John's talked on the podcast before about some of the differences that may happen between in-store pricing and online pricing and why. But just for reference, looking at these, you can see the fracture foil finishes on several of the big name cards: Radiant Lotus, Chandra Spark Hunter, Curseworth Wrappings, Loot the Pathfinder. Those are all $150 to $400 cards that you could pop out of these things. You've got fracture foil finishes on several of the Japan art cards that are around $100. You've got regular finish cards in the Japan art and in the full art that are worth like $30 to $40. Obviously, the box toppers, the more rare ones, are worth $50 or more. There's a lot of exciting stuff that we're going to be looking for in here, but there's a lot of these full art or special treatment cards that have high value. And then there's some regular cards like Ketramos, the New Dawn. The regular printing of that card is $30 right now. So no fancy extended art or anything there. But we'll look at that, and we will stop screen share, jumping back in here. Let's get this guy open and see what we got.
Let it go. No,
so our collector's booster, John, features.
Did you pick the right box?
I don't know. I picked a box. So let's get this guy open. We're going to take the scissors to it, which for some people may be traumatizing. I don't find it traumatizing, but
I pulled a card before from the pre-release.
Ooh,
one of these pre-release.
Yeah.
Cards. Unfortunately, it had gotten caught in the
Oh,
In the
it got
seaming
crimped.
process. So it's all crimped. The top is crimped. And it's a $25 card, which pisses me off
Uh-oh.
because it can't be sold that way. I mean, somebody will buy it.
You could sell it that way. Maybe somebody will pay you extra for it.
I doubt it.
All right, we're working with a little bit of limited desk space because of the way I got the camera set up today. So we're going to put these guys up here, and we will take a look as we go through and open these up. We got our box topper first. Should we open box topper at the beginning or the end of today's episode, John?
The end.
All right, we'll keep the box topper for the end. It's going to hang out right there. We've got sleeves and top loaders when we find the really fancy cards. And we're going to go ahead and break this open. So are we ready to do it, John? We got 15 cards in our first pack. And we'll see what we got.
Put the magic touch on it. Serial cards.
Serial cards, that's right. Anybody that watched our last box opening with the Innistrad Remastered, you'll note that I had to do that upside down, and we have used our technological skills today to flip the boxes over, or the camera over, so that now I am reading right side up, which may or may not improve my pronunciation.
It's more gooder this way.
It is more gooder this way. All right, let's see what we got here. We have a foil Thopter token. Oh, we're starting off with the hot cards off the front. We have a double-sided foil token, and then we've got a foil finish Bulwark Ox, John, with the, what did we call that finish? I don't remember what we were calling this. This is the one that was featured in the article, though. It was a...
Is it a fractured one?
No, it's not a fractured one. This is the borderless revved up card, I believe. Is that what we're doing here? I don't know. This is borderless revved up. It's right there. It is the borderless foil Bulwark Ox. So there we go. First pack, first hit. Exciting stuff. We have a regular Muraganda Raceway. We have an extended art Gonti the Night Minister. We have On Wings of Gold. We have a foil River Churn Monument. We have a foil borderless Ripclaw Wrangler. We have a borderless Ripclaw Wrangler with no foil finish. We have the foil basic Swamp. We talked about those on the intro there. This is the cockpit art illustration. Those are pretty cool. We have a foil Elvish Refueler, foil Gastel Thrillseeker, Reef Rhodes in foil, Thunderhead Gunner in foil, Gear Seeker Serpent in foil, a Siphon Fuel in foil, and a Thornwood Falls in foil, John.
So what's the best card out of it? I really don't know them, no. I didn't pay much attention last week.
Probably the Bulwark Ox, I would guess, unless Gonti's up there on the list of fancy cards. The Wings of Gold it could also be borderless there. So we got a couple of decent cards out of that pack. We go ahead and put your Bulwark Ox into a sleeve. The fancy foil finish looking good on this card today. And John's got top loaders ready. Set us up nicely with a top loader. And we give it a little tap to bring it down. And that's what we got. Let's see where we go on the table for the next pack, John. All right. I should pop open my app. I can check it faster with my application powers on my telephone. All right, we got a collector's booster pack number 2 with a foil zombie token, John. It's actually like super cool looking.
It looks good, but it's not worth a lot.
Ooh, an elephant. Well, they look cool. We have a foil Zahir Glories Past. Wonder what that one's worth. Probably $1 million. It's borderless, and it is 69 cents, John.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man,
It's the foil version, though. It's $1.50. Looks really good. It's cool looking. Let's see. Ovaya Automech Artisan. Voyager Glide Car. Let's see. Make sure I'm not getting too much glare here. We got Stride Hanger Automaton. Wastewood Virgin Foil. Ooh, that's a fancy looking card. We got a Rover Blades Extended Art. This looks pretty cool. Followed by a Hull Drifter. We've got the Mountain Cockpit Land. We've got Broodheart Engine, Shafit Archfiend, Veteran Beast Rider, Scrap Compactor, Gibberic Omnivore Foil, Brightfield Glider, and the Flood the Engine foil card, John.
What's the rare or the mythic? Is there any mythics in there?
There's a pair of rares. Well, there's 3 rares. We got Voyager Glide Car, Ovia Automech Artisan, and Stride Hanger Automaton in there. We also got a Rover Blades, which has a really cool finish on it, but I would assume is not among the most exciting cards in the set. Yeah,
Sound like
it's about 50 cents, but its art is pretty awesome. Let's see what you got on your Ovia here. Ovia. Whoa, you got to spell things right, John, if you want them to be pulled up. She's a borderless. There's $2 for you. That's not bad. And a Voyager Glide Car and a Stride Hanger Automaton. So we'll keep those on the table for a minute because they look cool.
Can the app bring up the top 10 cards from this set?
I've got them on the screen here.
All right. So what are we looking for? That's really what it boils down to. What are we looking for?
Well, we're looking for a couple of the fancy versions of Chandra the Spark Hunter or Loot the Pathfinder. We've also got Radiant Lotus as a big hit. Aether Spark would be a big hit. March of the Worlds. Any of the Japanese.
See, March of the Worlds, that's the one I got, the promo card.
Oh, the box topper one?
From the pre-release kit.
The first place finish ones?
That was rippled. I think it was rippled. Yeah.
Oh.
That's the one that was rippled.
That's super disappointing. All right, we got this upside down here. Upside down is not good for us because we're right set up today. We got a Thopter. Ooh, there's a Gear Hulk. That'll be good for you, John. An Oil Deep Gear Hulk. Let's see what you got on that. You got Order Deep Gear Hulk, borderless. That's an $11 regular card or $12 foil card.
Just looking from here, it doesn't look like the foils are curved too much either.
No, there's not a lot of curving on the foils right now. We do have a Radiant Lotus here, but it is the regular version of Radiant Lotus borderless. Let's see. Radiant Lotus. This is the extended art version. There's your $25 Radiant Lotus right there, John.
That's good.
That's good. Not unhappy with that. We got 2 decent hits out of that. We got a Zahir. We got a Timmit, Naktaman's Will. There's Loot. That's going to be a good one, I think. This pack is kind of fun for you, John. We got Loot the Pathfinder. There's extended art, Loot the Pathfinder, John. That's $10 right there. That's actually the foil version, though, so that's probably $12 at least. Thundering Broodwagon. Ooh, with the fancy art finish, though. Look at that. Such a cool card. Rocketeer Boost Buggy, John. Oh, I put Loot in the wrong pile over here. Got to get Loot in the right place so we get the sleeve on it here. Rocketeer Boost Buggy. We got the foil Cockpit Land. We're up to, we've got 3 of the 5 now. We're working on a playset. Pace Setter Paragon, Locust Spray, Canyon Vaulter, Run Over, Stall Out, Ripclaw Wrangler, and Night Market, John.
So basically, out of that pack, it's about a $40 pack in value.
Yeah, so far. I mean, I don't think that's a bad hit rate for you on that pack. You got 3 pretty quality foils here. We got Loot. You got this Radiant Lotus, which came out. This is a regular finish card. Pretty good. People are into these.
Well, in the store this size, again, I keep repeating it. We're not going to sell any really high value cards. Anything under 100 people would look for. $50 is even better. So as long as I get things to put in the case that can sell, that's the
That's
most
what you're.
important thing.
That's what you get. Just Gear Hulk will get sold for you.
Oh yeah.
We got this Thundering Broodwagon looks pretty fun. Let's see what that one's running us these days. Thundering Brood Wagon Borderless fancy art and a whole 40 cents, John. I really like these 40-cent full art foils today. They're really fancy for us.
Excuse me.
All right, let's put these ones on the table. Let's demote Stride Hanger Automaton over here. Let's see. Stride Hanger. Oh, did I spell it wrong? No. STRIDE. There it is. Extended art. Stride Hanger Automaton. Oh, that was $6 right there, John. That beats Zahar.
That pack?
No, this was last pack.
Okay.
All right, let's check out our next pack then, guys. Here's what we're doing. We're still Aetherdrift Collectors Boosters.
We're pack number 4, I think.
This is pack number 4. Yeah. We are opening these for John's shop here. He's looking to add to his singles inventory some of the currently hot cards, including this awesome double-sided zombie token. That's what he's looking for. Oh, here's going to be a good one. We got, Champion of Wits token. We got Bone Miser in what I'm assuming is the same finish as the Bull. Nope, that's not one. Bone. Spell bone right, John. Bone Miser. All right, we got Bone Miser in the borderless special guest finish. That's a $30 card.
Is it?
And in foil, it is also a $30 card.
Wow.
So there's your Bone Miser. It's a special guest. You got here's your Far Fortune End Boss in the, what did we call these? The racer finishes here. Mm-hmm. This is the Rude Riders finish for Far Fortune. Far Fortune. That's 26 cents, John, for that rare. You got your regular Bulwark Ox. You got your Rampaging Aether Hood. You got a foil Debris Beetle. You got a foil Velo Heart Bike, which I have learned not to be excited about because it fits in the category as these other two. But it's cool. All right, Carrion Cruiser. We got a foil Plains. That's our first double on the lands there, John. We got Sky Crash and foil, Intimidation Tactics foil, Guide Light Synergist, Walking Sarcophagus, Gilded Goda, Wind Scarred Crag, and Daring Mechanic, John. So finishing off that pack.
So nothing too exciting from there.
Nothing too exciting from there, but you got the $30 Bone Miser, which I think might currently be your top.
That came out of that pack. That's right.
Yeah, that might be your top card.
Yeah, that's good.
In the pile so far. That's a pretty cool finish. The special guest cards were designed. I think we said this a minute ago, but these were designed by the Secret Lair team. So it's like getting your own Secret Lair cards in your booster packs here. All right, we're on to pack number 5, Aether Spark Collector Boosters. We are still hunting for serialized funness or any of the Japanese art variants. We butchered that pack. That was a sad day for it, but we've got our Construct Unstoppable Plan. You got that in the finish line foil the other day, didn't you, John?
I believe so. Yeah.
And you got a regular Pyre Wood Gear Hulk here. That's probably $5. Let's see. Pyre Wood Gear Hulk. Do I win? $3. I was close. Well, the Hal Squad Heavy in the non-foil variety, an Aetherflux Conduit, a Bloodgast. Oh, that's fancy new art. I wonder what those are running at. That card used to be a really big deal. And now we have... Oh, that's not the one I want. I need Blood Gassed. This finish is coming out at $3. No, 89 cents. This is not the pre-release version.
So we're at $3.89 in halfway decent cards
out of this
pack so far.
Yeah.
Not including the other answers.
There we go. We got Island. We're up to 4 different kinds of basic lands. We just need a forest to complete our set now. We got a Haunted Hell Ride, Wickerfolk Indomitable, Sabotage Strategist, Bestow Greatness, Risky Shortcut, Swiftwater Cliffs, and a Spot Cycle Scouter. So what did we have in here that was our misses? We had the Bloodghast is cool. The Hal Squad Heavy was our fancy art here. Let's see what that comes out to. Hal Squad Heavy, John. Those are the kinds of things that you never thought you'd be talking about.
$2.
Yeah, it's $3.
$3.
Yeah, 2 or 3.
Right.
Then we got the foil Unstoppable Plan.
That may be worth a couple of bucks.
Unstoppable Plan. Everything's worth something when you sell it. Let's see. This one is worth $5. There's your $5 foil, John.
All right, so basically that pack is yielded about $12 worth of product.
Yeah.
Sellable product.
Well, I think everything else is probably worth 30 or 40 cents. There's a bunch of foils, though.
Yeah, but 25, 35 cents.
Yeah. You sell a handful of 25 or 35 cent cards in your time. All right, Thopter Token, double-sided. Ooh, we got a foil district mascot. That's a fun little card for people that are trying to make a dog deck. It's a whole $2. River Churn Monument, the full art version. The Gas Guzzler, alternate art. Prophet of the Scarab, borderless. Sita Varma, Masked Racer in foil. The Spot Cycle Scouter. The Midnight Mangler. There we go, Forest. We got our set. I know you were not as excited about that as I am, John, but we have one of each basic land with the cockpit arts.
Does it make you happy?
It makes me happy.
That's all I care
Wretched Doll, that doesn't make me happy. Alcarian Armory, Gastel Blockbuster, Collision Course, Engine Rat, and Trip Up. Snazzy little foil there.
So that was a mediocre pack.
That was a mediocre pack. We got a couple of things to look at later, and on to our next one, John.
Again, we talked about even the mediocre packs are probably going to yield about $5 or $6 worth of cards, sellable cards.
Well, we haven't opened the box topper yet. We could have made back all of the money on this by
that's the excitement to wait to the end.
Popping a box topper here. There you go. John wins. That is a Japanese mimeoplasm, I believe. And that is going to be probably 110.
Cool. That's good.
That's your Japanese foil mimeoplasm, John. Let's go ahead and find that one a new home. We're not feeling bad for John now, are we, guys? Japanese foil mimeoplasm. It's going to be John's new commander deck.
Yeah. All it takes is one card to make, box opening worth it as far as the total value.
All right. We're looking good, though. We got nice stuff here. We got some more good stuff coming out of this pack, too. We've got the Willow Rush Verge. We've got the Salvation Engine. And then we've got Hashaton Scarab's Fist Extended Art Foil. That one's actually a good one, I think. Let's see. The Borderless Extended Art Foil on this sucker is probably $8 to $10.
Okay, that's good.
There's another good hit.
Yeah.
You're finding some hits in here, John. We got another Zahir Glories Past. This is a different art of one we've already seen today. We've got a Burner Rocket foil, the Apocalypse Runner. We got another Forest. We've got the Boosted Sloop. We've got Outpace Oblivion, Pride of the Road and foil, Skybox Fairy, Prowlcaster Specialist, Maximum Overdrive, and Spectral Interference, John. So that's a good pack. I mean, I feel,
Well, just judging by what we talked about, you got that Japanese card. You're looking at roughly $125 in value out of that particular pack.
Right. Let's double check the Salvation Engine real quick. Salvation Engine, borderless. That's a $5 card. There you go. I got more $5 cards over there. Where did our Hashaton go? We got to put him in a sleeve.
So we're still, halfway through? We got 5 more packs?
We have got 5 more packs to go, and we are feeling pretty good. I'm going to take these borderless lands. We're going to rearrange a little bit here. We're going to put our borderless lands here in a fun little array so that everybody can see that we have cool borderless lands. Where did our Japanese mimeoplasm go? Get these tokens off the table. I think the tokens are awesome, but they're still just tokens. Got Forest, we got Plains, we've got Mountain, and we'll put our mimeoplasm as the box hit so far. Up at the top, we'll put our Plains over here with the tokens.
You're doing well so far there, Noah.
It's not a bad box, John. You should feel pretty confident in what you got. I bet you can resell all or most of this.
Well, again, the way I look at it, Noah, if you sell a box for, I forgot exactly what the price is, $350. Okay, you'll make more money if you sell individual packs out of that box. I think they're $28 a pack or something like that, $27 a pack. So you can make more money. However, when you break them up and open up the packs, you got the singles that you can sell pretty quickly. But you want to you can't make sure, but you want to hope that you get the value out of it to equate what the box would sell for. That's basically what you boil it down to.
Yeah. You got this. This is yours. I think this is your second copy of Willow Rush Verge.
Was that like a $5 card or something like that? $3 card?
It is a $10 card in regular finish, and you have got a foil card here.
Okay, good.
So that is not a bad place for John to be at. We'll put that over there. I believe that is off camera where I just put that, but we'll keep going. Redshift, the Rocketeer Chief. Web Strike Elite. Wizened Mentor. The Muraganda Raceway. The Haunted Hell Ride. The Earth Rumbler. The Mountain. Put that up there. Point the Way. Haunt the Network in foil. Marshall's Path Cruiser in foil. Alcarian Jaguar in foil. Light Wheel Enhancements. Scoured Barons. And a Packed Doll Terror. So you got a couple things there to check out in a minute, John, but we got...
Not a bad pack.
Not a bad pack again. Still feeling good about things. We got a $10 Willow Rush Verge, so you can't complain too much there. We got to find somebody that wants to add a Willow Rush Verge to their commander deck. Let's see what we got here we got 4 packs to go, John. We're not feeling super sad, but we are still hoping to find a serialized card. I've never opened a serialized card.
I think the chances of finding a serialized card in his box is nil to none now because you got that Japanese card.
You think so?
Yeah, I believe so.
I'd be
very surprised. Let's put it that way.
I would have been very surprised anyway. We've got the Lost Monarch of Ifnir, John. Then we've got a Guardian Sunmare. And then we flip over to our Apocalypse Runner, our Thundering Broodwagon, our Foil Swamp, our Spire Mech Cycle, Voyage Home in foil, Spell Pierce in foil, Lightning Strike, foil, Stampeding Scurryfoot, Hull Drifter, and Broadcast Rambler, John.
So that was a pack.
Well, I didn't actually double check any of these cards that we pulled off the top here, John. We got, The best card we pulled was the Ovia, and we looked at those earlier. I just don't remember how not expensive Ovia was. But we did get the foil version this time. Ovia Automech Artisan Borderless it was $2 regular, and it's probably $5 in foil.
Okay.
So you don't feel there.
You know, the strange thing about it is a lot of people don't like to pimp out their decks with foil cards. They'd rather get the non-foil version.
Well, yeah, because it's $2 cheaper.
Well, it's not even a question of that. Some people like the foils. They like to play all foil decks. But some people could care less. It doesn't matter to them.
Yeah.
I mean, if I don't have a particular card in a regular finish and I have it in a foil finish, yeah, they'll pay a couple extra bucks or whatever it takes to get that card. But normally they wouldn't opt for it.
Yeah, I used to be like that. I used to not care about the foil finishes. Like, foil is whatever, but it depends. I mean, it really depends on what the set is, how the art looks. Sometimes if you're playing Commander, like people that are playing Commander, they sometimes want to make the long-term investment to have fancy. What is
it, shock value when you put down this card?
No, it just looks cool. You know, you're not, if you're playing like Standard where there's rotation and things come and go, you don't want to spend $200 to put, you know, 4 $50 copies of the same card in your deck. But if you got, you know, if you're gonna have one in all of your Commander decks, you might spend, you know, $100 to get the fancy mimeoplasm. This could be your Commander. This is a Commander, right? We got a pilot. We got a debris beetle. I don't feel like as excited about that as I probably should be. We have Colodon Triumph Caster. He looks really cool. I feel like he is less cool. Should we see how cool Colodon is?
60 cents.
Colodon Triumph Caster Borderless, 50 cents.
Ooh.
I knew he wasn't that cool.
Damn.
We got a Boom Mobile, a Priest of the Crossing, a Quag Feast, Marshall's Path Cruiser, the Spire Mech Cycle, the Island Full Art Foil, Plow Through, Transit Mage, Risen Necro Regent, Ticket Tortoise, Broken Wings, Jungle Hollow in foil, and a Lotus Guard Disciple. That pack, John, may have been the worst one you've opened.
Hey, no, you opened.
I mean, the worst one I've opened.
I'm blaming you.
You blame me. Oh, that was rough. Somebody tell us what kind of failure I represent on that pack, and then we can talk more with engagement on the channel here. All right, let's see. Maybe we'll get another one of these fancy finish. We got another foil. This is a foil gas guzzler. It says license plate gas breath and leet. That's pretty good. All right, Count Luck, Lumbering World Wagon, Territorial Aetherkite. That seems like it could be a fun little card. Bleach Bone Verge, Air Response Unit in Full Art Foil, Burner Rocket, Mountain, Fang Guardian, Rocky Roads, Stock Up, Dynamite Diver, Velo Heart Bike, Chitin Gravestalker, Tranquil Cove, John. I feel like
again, not anything of any.
Not the most exciting. The gas guzzler's in foil, so it might be worth a little bit more. It's borderless, and it is worth $1.50.
Okay, I was going to guess $1.25.
So you got pretty decent.
One pack
left, and then we've got a box topper, which could be as exciting or more exciting than the mimeoplasm. All right, let's get this guy open. Let's take a peek. Ooh, we got a vehicle token. That's just a vehicle token. It looks like it fell right out of the movie Tron. And Explosive Getaway. Where does that go? That goes up there. River Pyre Verge. That'll be a $10 card. Agonisaur Rex. Renewed Solidarity. This card's actually pretty decent, I thought. Let's see. Renewed Solidarity. Yeah, $10.
Yeah,
Thought so.
Good.
That is a decent card. Samet the Driving Force, John. Hull Drifter. Clamorous Ironclad. Your Planes. Earth Rumbler foil. Marauding Mako foil. Calaxion Hunger Tyrant, Camera Launcher, Goblin Surveyor, Bloodfell Caves, and the Sky Streak Engineer, John. So we'll put up on the screen in just a minute the total value that we derived from the box. We've got some pretty good hits here with the Japanese Mimeoplasm, Loot, Oil Deep. We got a Radiant Lotus in here. We picked up a couple of these lands. I wonder if these Verges are all like $10 cards. This one's a Rip Pyre Verge, the $6. Yeah, these rare dual lands are all going to be like the $5 to $10 ones, depending on what you hit with them.
So what I'll do is when I put them in inventory, I'll give you a total of what's come out of that box.
Yeah.
And did you put it up last time?
I did. It's on the end of the video. If you haven't seen our video with the Innistrad box opening, let's get that open. If someone wants to tell us what you think is more exciting about how to open these, we are happy to do excitement in different ways. Let's see what we got in our box topper. What do you think, John?
I think it's going to be halfway decent.
You think it's going to be halfway decent?
It's going to be at least a $25 card. Plus, you have the land in there also. And the lands could be anywhere between $5 and $10.
Don't tell anybody. John's like, you just took scissors to my fancy card pack.
I do that all the time.
All right, peoples, I fancy card opened it. Oh my gosh, there's a gold card in here, John.
They're all gold cards.
All right, for those of you who don't know, the box toppers feature the what do we call these? The first place finish cards. There's a foil and a non-foil.
The box toppers come in the collector boxes, the regular play booster boxes, and the final finish, I guess.
Did you sell out of the finish line bundles?
Sold out.
All right. I think the first card is, let me peek. Oh, is the top one? Oh, okay. I can flip them over because the top one is our land. So we've got a gold finish line plains. That's a fancy one. What do we have on that one? Bear with us with my
$675.
It's probably like that, right? What is this? This plains number 512. $350.
$350?
Yeah.
God, that's come down.
It's probably go back up. All right. Which way do we want to sweat this, John? Do we want to sweat it up or sweat it down?
That doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Go to the side.
It doesn't matter because neither one of us is going to know what it does there. It starts with an I. It starts with an R. It's got a mana cost. It says graveyard on the bottom. All right, I'm going to flip it open. You ready? River Churn Monument. I don't feel like that's an exciting one.
I don't think so either.
Let's check it here. I was really hoping for something more exciting than that. I bet it's like a $50 card and I'm just being like mean to it. River, how do I spell this? River Churn. First place foil, John. That's a power card right there, man. $7.
$7?
$7.
Rip the damn thing up.
No, I'm not going to rip it up, man. If we're going to rip it up, I'll sneeze on it and we can make it rip up the trash can near my house. All right, that's our pack for today, though. Big hit, though. We've got the Mimeoplasm in the hot Japanese variant in foil. So if you're local and you're looking to add this to the head of your commander deck, get down here and see John. He's got a good deal. If you're watching us on the internet and you think that John should sell this to you on the internet, tell us that in the comments. John doesn't ship on the internet.
I will.
But he would consider it if you were to give us a comment and say all the right things and tell your friends to watch our episodes here where we feature some unboxings. We've unboxed your shipment last week of Aetherdrift coming into the store. We've done a couple of openings of ripping packs here on the channel, and we have a deep history with the podcast. We've had almost 40 episodes of podcast content that talks about running a small game store, and so we're excited to continue to share that with you. and to give you updates weekly on news and the business of gaming. But until next time, John, I guess.
Hold on.
Oh, John wants to.
Do you want to open up one or two of those?
Oh, we could.
We still got pre-release kits.
Well,
you want to do this or wait as a separate video, or you can.
We'll make a cut here.